Smyth! It's a catalogue. Yes, because this is the latest Smyth catalogue from... Oh, just knocked something with my arm. Oh, that's going to leave a mark. Oh. Yeah, this desk is officially too full. Can I move some of this out of the way, please? Yes, I can. This desk is officially too full. Primarily thanks to these videos. Hopefully it's gonna be cleared in the future, because I'm pretty sure I work better on a clear desk than I do a full desk. But I've managed to start this video now, so it's a bit late to turn back. Anyway, so you can see here that this is the 2025 Smyth catalogue, and yes, it does say winter. Even though this video is being uploaded in October, which is quite clearly autumn. So a good 2 months before autumn, actually. This light, I don't think is... Well, it's doing fine so far, but it might die out halfway through. Because if you've been following these videos with these catalogues, you will know that sometimes these catalogue videos go on for a long time. So be ready for that. So, just for a quick update of everything else, before I get into this, first off, the Super Zings toy range items have arrived. There's going to be a community post with more details about that, and also there's going to be a new Sentai TNS video later this month in October, which is also going to be in the community post, if I remember. So, schedule's a bit empty right now, but it's going to fill up over the next couple of months. Actually, I say that there's going to be a video. There's 2 videos this month, this one, and then the TNS one, and there's probably going to be no videos for November or December, but January is when it all starts. Of course, I'm going to keep everyone updated with the community post page, except just expect a lot of delays. Right. This is the latest Smyth catalogue. It's purple, which is a change to the cosmetic department. This kid's got like arms coming out of his... I hadn't noticed that before. He's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 arms. Blooming heck. It's like Dr. Octopus. Right. I've decided not to go through this catalogue beforehand, so this is going to be completely blind. Which could end up making this video even longer. But we'll manage. If this is a 2-part video with like a jump cut, we're going to manage. We're open late Monday to Friday from 3rd of November to 23rd of December. Also, I checked, and they keep these catalogues out just before Christmas. So I reckon that they take them back in the last week of December, maybe. So, normal stuff. Not much I can really talk about here. Just going to flick through this. It's going to take a while, because this is going to be blind. So I'm going to flick through every page, which is a thing I said I wouldn't do, but here we are. Baby Einstein, they're still a company. Blooming heck, they've been around for donkey's years. Expensive stuff, foam stuff, ball pit too, in case you want that. How much is that? It's £44. Small though, I'm pretty sure like a proper size ball pit would probably cost a bit more. Okay. This light is definitely going to die out based on the speed I'm currently going at right now. Hopefully it's not. We'll manage, hopefully. Anything else? These guys still intent on sticking faces on everything. You can see here that they're sticking faces on everything. See here, there's a face on this, there's a face on that, there's a face on this. You know, I really need to get another kind of camera angle in. Hang on, I'm going to try something. If you've been watching my TNS videos, you will know that for the robo combinations, I normally employ and I normally use the actual item box as like a little stand. So that's what I'm going to try and do here. So stand up. That's a bit better, but not like, it's not amazingly better. And this light's really not handling well. Just got to know. We'll manage without it. It's going to look a bit grainier though, so apologies for that. Maybe I also need like a book stand or something. I think I've got one somewhere. Maybe I could find it. Maybe I can't. Oh, hello. I think I found it. Hello. Right. This is a tablet stand, but it should do. Whoa. I'm not entirely sure how well this is going to go. Let's just move this up here. If this works, it's going to be an amazing change. Like, here is the stand. Here is the catalogue, which I guess works a bit better. However, I will need a bigger box stand, so you might want to have to give me some space here. Is this is the Orca Booster 50/50 box. Is this going to work as a bigger stand? Yes, it is, kind of. Except of course you can't really see much of the. No, I think that's the best we can get it at. Except of course it's going to continuously just keep flopping down. So maybe we need to get like a thing to stop it from flopping over. I don't know. Let's use the microphone. Is this going to work? Of course it isn't. Hang on. This is one bizarre task I've set myself. It's going to continuously flop down. That's not going to work. Can we find something that stops it from flopping down? Right, I've got an idea, but I don't know if this. I highly doubt this is going to work. But Samurai Megazord, can you help me in some way? You can be useful in some. There we go. That kind of works, but not really. I highly doubt this is going to stand. It's not going to stay. Can I just hold it like this? I'm just going to hold it like this. So there was a jump cut there, and not the kind I was expecting. It's actually annoyed me quite a bit because I just made that formula work, and the entire thing just fell over. So I can't use that formula. So there's a reason why I leave the catalogues out like this, because if I try anything clever, it's just going to backfire in my face, as per usual. So we're just going to leave it like this and hope for the best. Right, where were we? I've actually lost track of the page number I was on. Boo! Right, this is it. Oh, that's kind of taken the wind out of my sails a bit. So, if you're wondering why I don't come up with like a better camera angle, that is why. Because it doesn't work. It doesn't bloody work. Right, nothing else I can say for these, except they keep on sticking faces on things. Batat. That does say Batat, by the way. Batat. Makes me think of Tattleby, you know, from Common Order O's. Jelly Blocks, a thing that's come out recently according to Toy World magazine. Lego competitor, except all the bricks are like jelly, rubbery. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure Lego could have tried that. Could have. I'm not saying did. It's a not patent infringement, mate. Ugh. They've still got this walkable duck for some reason, which is from last year. They've got this massive giraffe in still. I think that's new. I think I've seen that somewhere else, which I'm not entirely annoyed by. Lego Bluey. This is new because Lego's popular. I'm looking. This is potentially Lego Juniors. I think if Lego Juniors is still going, although it looks like it's just regular Lego. It looks regular, but don't forget Lego Juniors does look like regular Lego, except it's made a bit more simpler. So I'm not sure which one it is, but it's not coming back with Lego Juniors, so it just comes for. It just says Lego Bluey. Bluey's dead popular now, isn't it, mate? Of course, Pippa Peg isn't entirely happy about that, and that's why they've released this new character. They're not happy. Hasbro's not happy. So they've released a new character, and they're probably going to release a torrent of more merchandise. Look, they've got a bigger house now. That's precisely my point. Even though that they're still doing the regular house size, that makes no sense. You can't just, again, competing. Again, this is competing. Literally, this is just the Bluey version of that Pippa Pig house. exactly the same kind of product, except it's got Bluey on it. Again, there's more stuff to do with Bluey. Bluey's really popular, haven't you noticed yet? Ugh. So obviously Hasbro isn't happy, and Hasbro's fighting back. They're still coming out with these Paw Patrol toys. They've been doing that since goodness knows when. Don't know who that is though. New character that they've introduced for merchandising reasons. This show's been going on since donkey's years. Since 2014, I think. Bloomin' heck. How many more gimmicks can they try? They've got this out, which I don't know what this is. Air Rescue, which, yeah. They're just repeating ideas now, because I think they've done one for the construction team that was before. They tried that already, I think, when it got started, because that was one of the main characters. Which I'm not entirely sure why they're going to try and bring that back, but YouTube content, which I'm just going to skip over. They're bringing him back for some reason. He hasn't seen TV or merchandise since when? Since last time he was on TV, I guess. Oh, one of my things fell over there. Num Num's the wrong way around. Fix that. He hasn't seen the light of day since goodness knows when, so he's back, which is good to see, even though he now looks like this. Actually, I'm just going to say that this is a bit concerning, actually, because there's going to be a time, actually, where we are in that time, when if they bring back a show like Barney, they're going to make it look as if it came from YouTube Kids. They're going to make it look as if it was generated by AI, and that's not a good sign, because it implies that all creativity is dead. Thank goodness that hasn't happened to the BBC team yet, but it's probably not going to take long before it does. Hopefully that never happens. I've already lost my faith in the BBC. Thank you. Number Blocks, Alpha Blocks, this is still around as an IP for some reason, even though the show ended ages ago. The licensee doesn't want to give it up, I'm pretty sure. More stuff I really can't comment on because I don't know much about it. Technology basic projector, I say basic. According to the price, projecting isn't cheap. Tony's seen these advertised on YouTube via the ad slots several hundred times. I'm starting to get the point. Leapfrog, Minecraft Watch, which I think they've had for a bit. Oh, look, it's the Sonic the Hedgehog watch, which they've also had for a bit, because I remember it out there. I remember it from the previous catalogue and also from YouTube. The Duck Coaster, this is a thing they used to sell in the entertainer, or they still do, and there's things they can't sell, because, I mean, look at it, it's £5. They must be really desperate. Pocket Play Toys. Hang on, it's on the same page as the Poppet. Yeah, it's probably just pocket stuff they can't get rid of. More stuff I really can't comment on because I'm not a bonnet. I'm not a employee. Still making those little Henry Hoovers and the Hetty Hoovers. Wonder how long they've actually been making those for. As long as I can remember, actually, because I think they were in every single Smyth catalog I used to pick up. I think if I go back to my backlog, because I keep a backlog of these things, I'll probably be able to find one in every one, which is odd. Our generation. This is I'm from a Generation Z, or is it Z? Depends on your nationality. Which is Rise Up Technology Influencers. Influencers. I mean, I don't call myself an influencer, but I mean, if you want me to, if you want to call me that, then go ahead. Disney stuff. Yeah, let's not go over Disney because I don't want to talk about what they've been doing. I'm talking about how they like their copyright, because I'm pretty sure I heard that at one point. I think Nintendo, Disney, but I think a bunch of companies hammered down on AI image generation for copyright infringement. So that's a bit of a win for me. Not that I know anything about any of that, but it's internet drama, so I'm bound to hear about it at some point. Malibu. What does that word even mean, Malibu? I'm confused. Polly Pocket, she's back. Although I'm pretty sure she was back a few years ago. Magnets. They're still using the magnets thing, are they? I'm not sure. I'm inclined to think they are because it works. These Monster High things have been around for a bit, actually. I'm not going to check because that could lead me down some kind of Wikipedia. If there's no Wikipedia, if I have to go to a fandom page, I'm probably not going to leave. So I'm just not going to bother with that. These LOL surprise things are from MGA. They've been around for a while too. I think they had their boom in 2018 because that's when the unboxing experience happened, and they're still doing that now, hence this. So it must still be a good business model for them. Although if we have a look at how much the standard single packs are going for, they're going for £7. So is that 9? 9. Oh no, no, this is the single packs. These are the little ones. I think these are the bigger ones. They're going for about £10 each. So they're still like that. Ew. Sorry. I used to collect the Ready to Robot things when they were relevant. I think I made a video on them a while ago, but they were like £10 for one robot and some slime, and it didn't really feel like you were getting much value for money because it just felt like you were just paying for all the plastic packaging, because there were 2 layers of plastic packaging plus like a massive plastic container, so it feels like you're paying for the entire plastic casing as opposed to the actual robot, that what you got inside. I don't know what any of this stuff is. I don't know what these guys are either. Mariah Elizabeth. Wait a minute, are these YouTubers? I'm pretty sure this is a YouTuber's IP. Wouldn't be surprised if it was. Hello Kitty, all that stuff. Mao, she's back. I'm not gonna go down there discussing YouTuber influencer merchandise because I'm just going to be wasting my breath. I think I did that in the last couple of videos for this series. I really don't want to have to waste my time. Dreamies, that sounds familiar. I could be getting confused with Lego Dreams, which I probably am. Littlest Pet Shop, Hasbro's still keeping that alive somehow. Lego Disney Stitch, their latest film, which is another one of their weird revival films, which I don't understand. He's got a skateboard. Has he always had a skateboard? I can't remember. I never watched the first film. Lexi Book laptop. Stitch is hangry. Yeah, he looks it though, doesn't he? I mean, what is going on with those eyes? They look weird. Hang on. Are they LCD eyes? They probably are LCD. Hang on, let me have a closer look. 7. No, I can't tell, and I'm normally really adept when it comes to this stuff, but whatever. 40 years old Slovenian families. These guys are still around. Apparently they originated from Japan, which looking at them, I'm not too surprised about, because they do have that kind of aesthetic to them, but I'm not sure. They can also make 10,000 of them and still make a lot of money. This for real brand's been around for a bit too. Zuru's in charge of this one, I'm pretty sure. Oh, look, we've got a penguin too. A penguin. 19 minutes and we're about halfway through. I don't even think we're halfway through. Blooming aura. World Soft, this plush. Are these new? The name World Soft, this plush does seem like a bit of a gimmicky title though, so you know, take that as you will. Magic bird? What? It's only a magic rabbit. Why a magic bird? It's not a magic rabbit. What? Oh, I see. It's like a surprise reveal gimmick again. Who makes these? Zuru, of course. Of course they want that, because everyone else has had so much success, so they're gonna have it themselves. That makes perfect sense. I'm losing track now. What the hell is this? Sugar glider? What is this animal supposed to be? Wait a minute. Nope, it doesn't say. It's just described as a sugar glider. It's not described as anything else. It's just described as... Are those meant to be gumballs or something? I'm not sure. I don't know. This is going to end with me... This is going to end with me doing some research online and probably updating the description. I think I did that before. Squish alongs! These guys are back. I think, although they don't look long to me. Maybe they're supposed to be like tiny Fuzzamallows. Fuzzamallows. Which is okay. I don't know why they're called that, but you can tell this is a Christmas catalogue because there's like Christmas trees and decks in the background. If you've got Christmas decks. If you've got Christmas decks, you might as well grab your Christmas ants as well. Get it? Because ant and deck. Ugh. I should be holding it like this so I can turn the page a bit better. Are all these things from VTech? I don't think they are. Oh, Dyson's back this time. With a range for kids. Yeah. Okay, that's a commercialization. Probably capitalization too. Oh, cookies are back. Hang on. This thing's got a massive price reduction because this used to be at launch. This used to be like what, 30 odd quid, and I think I said it's better than Magic Mixies because it does it better. Because you can reuse it more, I think, as opposed to running out of refills. But now it's down to £20, so that implies that they're trying to get rid of this IP as fast as possible. So then, what's going to replace it? Because I think these guys replaced Magic Mixies. What's going to replace Cookies Makery? Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but it doesn't feel like these guys lasted as long as Moose wanted them to. Ugh. Is that a long Furby? That's a long Furby. That's a long... Somebody tell Matt Rose. That's a long... That's an official long Furby. They've had this setting for a long time too. Long Furby. Why does... Why does Spider-Man need a pirate ship all of a sudden? He's got a pirate ship now. Look at that. Spider-Man's got a pirate ship now, apparently. Brilliant. Because that makes sense somehow. In some corporate executive's head. Oh, what merchandise do we make? We make one that has... We make a pirate boat for Spider-Man. Godzilla versus Kong. I know Godzilla's a Japanese thing. I think it's a tokusatsu thing too. How to Train Your Dragon. Oh no, this is a reboot, isn't it? Yes, it is. Oh dearie me. Jurassic World, yada yada yada. I highly doubt I'll find it. I don't think there'll be any Power Rangers stuff in here, but there might be because they've had the Ignition line. And if we see that, I'm gonna go over that because I think I need to. Right. Pokemon. They've got some Pokemon plushies. The massive big ones on here, because I think they've made some big evolutions, but I think they're exclusive to the Pokemon website. Also, they think it's okay to rip off Beyblade. Pokemon Battle Spinner Arena Set. They think it's okay to rip off Beyblade, so what do we call this? Pokeblade. Yeah, Pokeblade. Also, Battle Spinner. That was a Super Zing thing. Magic Box will sue. Or summit. Super Mario, Star Wars, these guys are still around. Transformers Cyber World, Scorponok, okay, he's back. Eggman's got his big robot out. They've brought these vehicles back from the Sonic Racing games for some reason. I'm pretty sure they're not even in... Yeah, Shadow doesn't even have his motorbike in Team Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. He has a car instead. Oh, look, here we go. Here's the... Uh-oh. We'll get back to you. Been waiting for these things to appear in a video. I'm gonna have a field day explaining this show. Right. Anyway, we've got Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Reignition. I've seen, I think it's Dozen Rider's review of the Morpher, and they've made it recognise each power coin now. But for some reason they've made the sounds really generic, so I don't know why they've done that. I've seen the Blade Blaster 2, but unfortunately that's really generic. The Ultimate Megazord, that's not the combining one. This one doesn't split apart. This one does not split apart. So they didn't even list all the or like bonus, like the extra, like the Zords that can combine. Basically, they just have this non-deforming Megazord, which just has lights and sounds. Which, in my opinion, is the ultimate disappointment of a Megazord, because if you get a Megazord right, you expect it to be able to transform and de-transform, but no! With this, you just get a massive block of plastic. And as for the Dragon Dagger, which is here, I didn't think this would come out until 2026. That's what Playmates Toys said at Toy Fair. I didn't think this would be out already. I don't think it is, but according to this catalogue, it is. Dragon Dagger. Green Ranger's Power Coin. Okay. The Power Coin that's in the centre doesn't come out, but it comes with a separate one. So that's all right then. Lanky Box, he's back, but his power is decreasing because there's only one item. Oh boy, the Amazing Digital Circus. I'm going to have to explain this now, aren't I? Where do we start? In case you're not aware, this is a... I want to say it's a mature animated show. It's not... Hang on. If we put it into context where we discuss it from how the BBFC rate films, it's not a U, it's not a PG. I'd say it's a 12. It's not bad enough to be a 15 or an 18. It's a 12. It's got to be a 12. Basically, it's based off of a book, a short story called I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, which is a story I meant to be reading. I got it in literature form and I haven't read it yet. Womp womp. I gotta do that. So basically, what's the story? The story is you've got this bloke here called Kane, who's like a ringmaster, hence the name of the thing. You've got a ringmaster called Kane, who's like a mouth with eyes in. He's got a top hat. Basically, he how do I explain this without producing any potential spoilers? Basically, he's the ringmaster of a video game, of a computer game, potentially from the 90s, in which several other human characters got trapped by placing like there's a bunch of humans, right? They all wear virtual reality headsets and they get trapped in the circus forever. And they're all going slightly insane. So, Kane here, your man Kane, tries to create adventures to stop them from going insane, but it doesn't really work. Because there's like they all end up like traumatized or something. So that's the basic gist of it. Now, as I'm filming this video, there are 6 episodes. There's probably a 7th one coming out this month. This year, possibly in December, but because this is so popular, no spoilers from me, because I'm not getting harassed in the comment section. Oi, don't spoil this show, it's important, it's an internet icon. Yeah, now luckily it seems like that all of the characters here, but I'm just going to explain this, because I've started now. I've started, so I'll finish. Pomni, Clown Woman, possibly the sanest of the lot. You've got Ragaza, who is like this doll woman. Gangle, ribbon woman who wears a porcelain mask, and Jax over here messes her around, so her mask breaks. There's like a happy mask, and then there's like a sad mask underneath. So her emotions change. Jax is the most antagonistic out of all of them, which I'm convinced there's a reason for, but again, spoilers. Ooh. And then you've also got Kinga here, who is the oldest. He's been trapped in the circus the longest. He is a complete mental case. That's all I'm going to say on that, because again, spoilers. Then you've also got Bubble here, who is Kane's assistant. How bad, Sing? How bad, Sing? That's a quote. And you've also got this this weird. Basically, every time a character goes insane, like if they completely lose the plot, they abstract into this glitchy polygony mess with some like art with like eyes. And there's no and they get thrown into what Kane calls the cellar, which is like a big dark void. And according to I can tell you this because it's in the pilot. It should be the first episode you watch, but this is apparently supposed to be Kaufmo, the clown, who is a character who abstracted when the series started. It's done off screen, but you do see him in this kind of form. So basically, that's the show in a nutshell. What does it say? Collect premium digital files and me. Kane, Pomni, and the complete circus with rare and ultra rare figures to find. Apparently, Moose is doing this, and I didn't think that Moose would be doing the toy rights for a mature show on YouTube. Which, I mean, sure, there is a censoring filter because the game that they're all trapped in is a kids game. It's meant to be a kids game, so they can't swear or do anything. But you see, if Kane or Bubble swears, that means their AI is breaking because they're meant to be AIs. That means that their AI are breaking, so that's not good. So it's a mature show. It does have some mature topics. It's not what you'd consider. There's no like bad sweary stuff in it. Although Kane does swear in a couple of the more recent episodes, but again, that's due to potential spoilers. Because again, his AI is breaking, but that's all I'm going to say. Also, there's actually, I've just realised there's one more character who isn't here, and that's Zooble. So Zooble's not here. Zooble's meant to be this character with like interchangeable body parts. And the reason for that is spoilers again, because it reveals what Zooble's human form was like, what she was like as a human before she got trapped in the digital circus. With that rant over, I don't think I'm going to be having this rant at one of these, but whatever, it happens every video. I don't know how to transition from that. How do I transition from that to Heroes of Gujitsu? Heroes of Gujitsu, Goo Slingers, you can launch them. There's like some little orbs you can launch from your hands now, like machines like slingshots. Gootron Supreme, who's like a robot. Meteor Madness Hero Packs. I think this is the latest series that they've currently got out. Hero Creator. Is this the new one? Is that Rockjaw? I can't tell. They had Hero Creator out before, but I can't tell if this is the correct one. Minecraft movie. Haven't seen that. Mr. Beast Lab Hybrids. Will you find a golden hyper beast? No thanks, because I've got no interest. I do have a look at the Swarms range every now and then, but that's only because I suspect it is I suspect the idea was left over from a thing called Biomites, which is from, because before it was called Mr. Beast Lab, it was called just Beast Lab, and they had this thing called Biomites. So I'm starting to suspect now that when Mr. Beast took over, they renamed the Biomites to Swarms. So that's the only reason why I look at these. Cause it was supposed to be something else better before he got involved and attacked it with his marketable personality or something like that. Yeah, I'm not entirely convinced by this range. Fortnite with its balloon school bus. It's meant to be a school bus though, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's blue and not yellow. You expect it to be yellow because that's the colour for traditional school buses in America. Harry Potter stuff that I'm not really that clued up on. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Spy Recon. They've been having these kind of orange capped electronic pistol rifle things since goodness knows when. Beyblade stuff. Last time I went into Tesco in Anglesey, in Holyhead it was, where I go on holiday, they were selling these Beyblade X like these are normally £20. I saw one in there being sold for I think it was like £10, so like that's a good £10 off. So they must be trying to get rid of them. That was exactly where the Bakugan used to be too. The Gen 3 Bakugan. Next shot Insanity. Are they still doing the massive, huge blasters? Yes, they are. It's even got a blooming tripod for crying out loud. Hot Wheels. Formula 1? Didn't realise they made merchandise. Super Wheels. Probably just a bootleg of Hot Wheels. Bosch. In case you want to have a job as a plumber when you grow up or something. These concepts are back for some reason. That's what they died out ages ago. I'm definitely gonna have to do a jump cut at some stage because this is about to run out. This is on 28% battery. Should be alright for the time being though. These little bumper cars for some reason with the little drivers that pop out if you crash. Air Hogs, the laser guided wall crawling car that they have. I'm not entirely convinced by any of this. Lego Botanicals, the flowers, they're alright I guess. It says rare. That means hard to find I think, which means it's only available in this store. The Lego Home Alone house. This is rare. They've started calling hard to find sets rare now. Lego Technic, which is okay. Lego Star Wars, I don't follow Star Wars because there's like 50 bajillion films. Oh, and Disney owns it now, so if you want to watch all the films, you have to sign up for Disney Plus, which I don't want to have to do. Harry Potter featuring Chomping Book of Monsters with teeth and gums. For some reason, I just said that. I just came up with that just for some reason. It's not coming easily. There we are. Lego City with its Lego truck being all meta. Lego truck there. Lego Batman, yada yada yada, with their super retro nostalgic Batmobile that looks more like a limousine, I think. Interesting. Is that because Bruce Wayne's supposed to be like a rich bloke or something? I'm not entirely convinced by that. Lego Disney, even though this is obviously supposed to be Pixar. Lego Minecraft. This isn't the Minecraft movie. I don't think it's just regular Minecraft. Lego Fortnite Mecha Team Leader. This mecha does not disassemble. It looks like a thing. It looks like it should be able to, but it doesn't. I don't think so. That's another letdown. So thanks for that, Fortnite. That's another 200 quid I won't be spending on that. Lego One Piece. That's a Japanese thing that's getting some more Western attention. I think that's good. Oh, some Netflix apparently. Build It minifigure display. Ninjago. Very little amount of Ninjago things in here, which is surprising. Oh, one of them is rare. Oh dear. Pokemon Mega Constructs. Playmobil. Yes, I know it's pronounced Playmobil. I'm just saying that just to be funny. Magnetic tiles, I guess. They've got these electronics plasma balls in for some reason. Bubble tubes, which I guess available October. Hang on, that means the Dragon Dagger must be out now. Because if it wasn't, if it wasn't, they'd put one of these disclaimer stickers on. Hasbro, what's going on? It's not Hasbro, it's Playmate Toys. Oh, I'm losing my way. Forgetting stuff. Canal Toys. Those guys are Spanish by the looks. Those guys are Spanish by the sounds of things. I don't know about any of this, so I'm just gonna skip past it. Fusion Science, yada yada yada. Squeezy Human Body, apparently. This up here, Squeezy Human Body. Sounds a bit cursed, but anyway, I digress. Stitch. Colour spin. Loom bands. Are they back? Sticky rolls. What are these? 3 jumbo stickies. Oh, it's like a sticker sheet. Oh, I see. It's a glorified sticker sheet. Oh, I get it. 3D. These guys have come back. 3D Doodler. I do 3D. That's back. I'm pretty sure this is an idea from somewhere else that they've brought back. Weird names are as you can see here. Guido, is that you from the Cars films? Ugh. Of course it isn't. Hasbro's House of Horrors. Bluey's in here too. Bluey, there's Bluey. There should be a Bluey counter on this video somewhere. Kinetic Sand, these guys are still going. Not entirely surprised by that. Color World Arena. Oh dear. These guys are... What? Bluey! These guys are Beyblades, but they're Crayolas. Beyblades, but Crayolas. Have you? Rip 'em and spin 'em. Okay, then what do we call these? If they're Crayola Beyblades, what do we call them? Crayola? Crayola Blade? Oh, this is becoming impossible. Oh dear. Oh, I'm sorry. All the usual stuff. Right, okay, we've got some games. We can laugh at these, can't we? Because I do that every time. This seems to be the only really reoccurring thing. We've got the Bluey games. So Bluey's here too. There really should be a Bluey counter. 2 Bluey games even. So add 2 to the Bluey counter and draw a card. This thing's back after disappearing for a bit. So hang on, it's Ideal now and not Drummond Park. That's weird. Tickle Toes, which is a weird game, it sounds like, so don't try that at home. Anything else? Jurassic World, Licensed Gumph, stuff we should know about already. Okay. Connect for Frenzy, you've been seeing that advertised all over the internet, all over YouTube. Operation, but he's been on like an angle now. Monopoly app banking, which goes to show you how modern these games are. It comes with like a fake smartphone too. Looks like it, yeah. App banking, really? Marshmallow Madness, which yeah, I'm thinking of Diddy, Dick and Dom. They had like these puppet bodies, and it looks like that, like the puppet arms they used to use to dance around and make fools out of themselves. Pigs on trampolines, I think we've seen that before. The upside down chart, I think we've seen that before. Logo Disney game, that's new. They've also got what is it? They've got the Weakest Link game out now. No Brainer, featuring a bloke for a brain for a head. That's brilliant. Fact or fake? What? There's a game here called Extreme Silence. Sorry. We've got the arcade games. I swore I saw a coin pusher somewhere because Tipping Point. Although it doesn't seem to be in here. Uno Extreme, Stay Active, Level Out. Not seeing any Yu-Gi-Oh cards in here. That's not Mulhern, that's part of the catchphrase game. What do you mean, the 1% Club? What do you mean, how high is this game rated? Cards Against Humanity. Family Edition also available. That suggests it's not the kid-friendly version? Yeah, the adult version. Ugh. We are nearly at the end. If we take these next couple of things a bit quicker, we might actually get there in time. Beano's reached 75 years of existence. So well done, lad. Well done. I don't know who publishes them. 45 minutes. We really need to hightail it out of here if we want to make this video out in one shot. These bikes stuff, not really anything I can say about that. They all look the same. Compatible Prisma hoverboard. Hoverboards, they don't really hover. They're just like little boards on wheels. They're like glorified skateboards now, aren't they? It's not like the version from Back to the Future in which they actually hover from the ground. No, Fiat. When I was younger, I used to think this was pronounced flat. But no, it's Fiat, because that's an I and not an L. Okay. They're selling these road signs and traffic lights for some reason. Why? Come on, Spitting Image. We need a merchandise line for Spitting Image. They're having a field day with that with politics right now. Can't be British without football. Massive Jenga, except it's called Tumbling Tower, which is always good to know. Cutting it really fine with this battery percentage. Video game stuff. Can we skip past this? This is just lighting equipment. Who is that? That's a Fortnite character called Fish Stick, apparently. Fujifilm. PlayStation, Xbox gift cards. Got no interest in those because I don't use those systems. Probably because they're stop killing games. Look at that. It's kind of gamers having their consumer rights taken away from them. Like you own a game and then it gets shut down. So you've got to buy the newest one. Peggy 18. Yada yada yada. This virtual reality meta quest again. You must give away your privacy rights. You must give away all your privacy rights to use this virtual reality headset. Astrobot, apparently the Astro's Playroom, which is the Astro's Playroom is the demo game on PS5, and apparently that was popular enough to warrant a sequel. So well done, lads. Death Stranding, Ratchet and Clank. I don't play modern video games. Nintendo Switch 2. When the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct came out, the more I watched of it, the less I wanted to get one because of all the different. I think it's the fact that they've introduced a new button on the controller that is basically an advert for the online services, and these guys have locked Switch 1. What would be Switch 1 DLC behind the Switch 2, which is console gating, if that's even a word. They're blocking what would be free DLC behind an expensive console. So I'm not impressed by that. And the game key cards, the game boxes don't have the actual games inside. They actually come with game key cards now, not games on cartridges. For some of the features, you now need to buy a shoddy little camera, which I don't understand why they're pushing that. I'm pretty sure there's more. They're bringing back Skylander Swap Force. The idea behind that for the Kirby Amiibo, that's £50, $50. So, and apparently that's a... okay, let's not talk about any more of that. Xbox, FIFA, still pushing your in-game purchases, are you, EA? Oh god, Team Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. It's got Rujin, so I'm interested. Okay, last page. Dogman's got a game for some reason. Lego Party? Is that a party game for Lego? Really? I've got to look into that. Bluey the video game! Another Bluey reference. Here's Bluey there. There she is. I'm gonna make myself. I'm gonna go mad. 3-in-1 game, 13-1 game collection. That sounds like those really dodgy bootleg Switches you can buy off AliExpress or Wish. Duck quack shoot. It's a duck gun. And there's some steering wheels, and there's also mad bullets, and this is the last page. Outright Games. This hell of a publishing situation. There's a Chicken Run game. There's a Grinch game. Rats. DreamWorks endorsed stuff. Nickelodeon endorsed stuff. Mattel endorsed stuff. An NBA game for some reason. And an Elf on the Shelf game. Which is in here for some reason, of course. Obligatory Switch advertisement on the back. That was this year's foray into the world of Smyth's Toy Superstores. And did we survive? No. Bye!